Hello everybody, this is RunnerGuitar and welcome once again to the final part of Sonic Generations. Wait, why do we need to know this? Well, the boss fight that we're doing is a supersonic boss fight. We do not need the springs. What we need is a good fight. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the final boss of Sonic Generations, the Time Eater. Honestly, design-wise, meh. But and musically wise, I find this thing to be very generic, not very interesting. I honestly believe that the song Sonic Youth that Crash 40 did for their fans should have been the final boss music for Generations, but I digress. The boss fight here, it's a bland, bad, boring fight. It's also kinda awkward to control. In order to hit the Time Eater, you need to boost with either Classic or Modern Sonic. Yes, Classic can also boost in this case. To hit him in the center, you need to get him in the core. You can hit him in the 2D perspective while you're being Classic, or in the 3D perspective while you're being Modern. The problem is that when you get close to Time Eater, he will try and crushing you, or he will just boost back like 20 billion feet, making it what you did almost completely pointless. And in order to get close to him, it's kinda awkward to do it. And Sonic, you're not even touching the ball there! Yeah, whenever you hit Time Eater, he will throw at you a bunch of rings for you to regain your composure, and also you're only supposed to hit him like 3 times, which makes this battle very easy. And something very annoying about this boss fight too are the 2 following things. 1, the side characters never stop fucking talking. I already know it's a fucking homing shot. I don't need to know that. It's a homing shot. It looks like a homing shot. Careful, Sonic. You look like a homing shot. Careful, Sonic. You look like a homing shot. Careful, Sonic. Like, I already know that, people. Say something that helps, like how the fuck to control this thing. Secondly, the rings are almost impossible to see because everything is purple and golden, just like the rings themselves. So it's incredibly hard to see what the fuck you're doing. I know that! What I suggest you do, when you're running out of rings, go to the 2D perspective and stay in the center, because that's usually where the rings will be. And if you're in the 2D perspective and you're running out of rings, go to the 3D perspective and try going around in circles. You'll eventually find something, even if it's just a few rings. Also, something that you do suggest is, again, you're not touching the ball. What I do suggest as well is that when you're boosting, also throw Classic Sonic or Modern Sonic with the homing attack button as much as you can to the debris around you. Yay! A lot of rings! You can get lucky like that or not like I did before. But anyway, you can also throw Classic or Modern Sonic at the debris around you to get rid of it, so you can keep going forward without getting slowed down. Because if you get hit, you're gonna slow down and pretty much everything becomes more annoying. Yeah, the Time Eater also has Time Break. You know that move from Sonic and the Secret Rings, where everything will slow down. When that happens, he will unleash a barrage of homing shot, homing shot, homing shot at you. So when time goes back to normal, you will get hit. The problem with that is that they never hit you. They are so slow that just by changing perspective, you pretty much save yourself. And if you just need to get close but don't want to get hit, you can actually stay in the completely opposite perspective, so that the Time Eater will just attack until you get close to him. Yeah, this boss fight is honestly one of the worst 3D Sonic boss fights that I've seen in a long fucking time. I have to be honest, I prefer Solaris Phase 2 or Perfect Dark Gaia to this boss fight any day of the week, just because this one is boring, bland, and it's kinda awkward, honestly. To be honest, this is a very bad way to end one of the best Sonic games to be released in years. I already know this! God fucking damn it. And what is really awkward is that even when you're in the correct perspective, it takes forever to catch up to the Time Eater. So you're always wasting time. This boss fight should have been done better. And also something that people find annoying that I don't particularly care about, but I do agree that it's a bit confusing. When you get close to the Time Eater's core, you Wait, I was right next to the rings. Why didn't I get magnetism from that? Anyway, when the time meter is close to you, and you're close to the core, and you have to keep boosting, the time eater you will get the homing attack cursor active, which makes me think, okay, I should homing attack him. No, all that you have to do is keep boosting and dodge the crushing attack. And fucking asshole! I was that close. I should have been able to hit him right there. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, time eater. Fuck you in the fucking ass. Yeah, with the whole homing attack cursor thing, once the homing attack cursor is there, you think you're supposed to use a homing attack? No. Throwing the other Sonic at the time eater will do nothing. So you're pretty much just wasting time. All that I can suggest is keep boosting, and this boss fight is actually also very easy because the time eater doesn't have that many fucking get here! The time eater doesn't have that many attacks. He only has crush, laser, time break, and homing shot, homing shot, homing shot!
Dodge or else you'll get crushed.
Get over here and stop going away, you fucking prick! Accept death already! Something that I will admit that I do like about this boss fight though, the more you hit the time eater, the more damage it takes. Like you're already seeing that smoke at the bottom.
Sonic, press left bumper.
Yeah, live and learn, yes!
Same time to combine your powers.
Fuck you, Sonic 4! But yeah, just hold the L and R triggers and you will blast through this thing. Actually, if you do this in the 2D perspective, you find out that he's not throwing a ball at you, he's throwing a fire wave. I think you're supposed to only be able to hit him in 3D, but anyway, with that done, Time Eater is toast, and we have officially completed Sonic Generations! Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We have finished the game!
Still warm. Time travel.
That thing must be still as fuck.
I'll admit, you weren't half bad, Sonic.
Half bad? Are you kidding? He was all great!
That must have hurt.
He collects how many? Wow, where does somebody put all those gold rings?
He did
You know
that.
what? I don't know.
You!
I keep forgetting to ask.
It was great teaming up with you. Hope you learned a few tricks that'll help you out in the future. I mean, the past. You know what I mean.
You get it? Because of time travel! Ha ha ha! Again, I do like this little bit here because actually I think something that could have benefited this game a lot as far as the story
Sweet.
goes. More
You're only
moments
gonna
where
get
Classic is
better.
trying to learn from Modern, or Modern is
There's a
helping
rock.
Sonic remember something.
Hey, Sonic! Enjoy your future! It's gonna be great!
Yeah, right. I think you forget a couple of years, Sonic. And with that done, we have officially completed Sonic Generations. I apologize for taking so long with this playthrough, but again, I'm giving you 2 parts in one day, so be happy. Sonic Generations is truly one of the best homage games that I've seen in, well, forever. Instead of being a remake, it's actually a complete homage to complete series. Like Sonic 4, it works completely on nostalgia factor, but I really do enjoy what it did and how it did it. We do get some problems with the game itself, like I mentioned before, Planet Wisp and such, but the game itself is really fantastic. There are barely, like, most of my problems are, not including Planet Wisp or the Time Eater, they are very nitpicky. As you can already tell, I was almost completely positive in this game, except for those times where I was a bit bored or bland. I didn't always say anything negative about this game, and this because it's that good. I always find myself replaying this game and enjoying the hell out of it. Something though that I will admit is that this is actually a great game to get fans into the Sonic series. It gives you a sense of what has happened in the 20 years that Sonic is old. And it really does give you a good perspective of how the series has gone up, down, left and right and all around. The music in this game is fantastic. I love the visuals, and speaking of music, yeah, we have this awesome rendition of all the songs from all the stages that were in this game, which are like combination of the old instruments with the new instrumental versions, and I really do enjoy that. But anyway, I really did enjoy Sonic Generations as a whole. There are some things that bother me, but honestly, if I had to give this game a score, it would have to be around 9.3 out of 10. There were some things that bugged me about it, and again, just because it's a home-match game, I can't call it the perfect game. But even then, it's an incredible game that it's a must-own in my opinion. Whether you're a Sonic fan or not, if you're not a Sonic fan, then you can at least rent it. But it's a must-play for any gamer. Just because it has the entire or at least most of the history of one of the biggest legends in gaming history. I really do enjoy how this game was made. The story did need a lot more job. I'm very disappointed that Classic Sonic did not speak, or that nobody made jokes about Crisis City or the such. And I'm also very disappointed we did not get Classic Knuckles, Classic Amy. We got Classic Eggman, but only for a few scenes. Yeah, City Escape. Speed of sound, yeah, places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Sorry, I just love the music in this series so much. I will admit the remixes were really interesting. I still do prefer the rock versions of most of the songs, but I will admit the classic versions are really great. Sorry, I can't talk about the City Escape, it's just that good. Something that I do find really interesting though is apparently there was supposed to be a lot more to the story. They cut a lot of stuff out. The voice of Big the Cat, I don't remember his name, but the current version of the current voice of Big the Cat, not the Duke Nukem voice, but the current one, said that they made him record some lines for the game that were never used. And they're not on this disc, but he has mentioned there was a lot cut out. So I do wonder what was it they cut out and for what reason. Was it to be released on the 20th anniversary? I honestly could have just said releasing the same year. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same month, in my opinion. They made like a special thing for it to be released on the holiday, but not on. But as far as the game goes, I want the full experience. I feel like Sonic Generations, gameplay-wise, was a complete game, but story-wise, it was an incomplete product, and that bothered me a lot. But you don't play a game for the story, for the most part, you play it for the gameplay itself, and Sonic Generations is a great game in the gameplay perspective. The visuals are fantastic, the music is beautiful. I love gameplay-wise and statistically-wise everything about this game. Even though I complained a lot about Planet Whisk, I do love how it looks. The music is debatable. and the Time Eater, even though I said it's the blandest looking boss and with the worst theme, the theme in itself, I'm only complaining about it as a Sonic track. As a boss fight in its own, the Time Eater has a good track, and even though it's the blandest looking... Not this game, not this game, not this game. Ignoring the footage being shown to me right now. Sonic Generations, the Time Eater, visually wise, is a good looking boss, cartoonish like the series should be. But again, it's very disappointing when we have stuff like Bio Lizard and when we saw Perfect Chaos and the other bosses. But anyway, I do enjoy this game, and I really did enjoy the ride that I had. It was very fun playing this game and commentating over it. I hope you have enjoyed this playthrough as much as I did, and I hope you have enjoyed, and I want you to do the following. I want you to make a video response, make a comment, or make your own playthrough of the game, telling me why did you enjoy this game, what didn't you like about it, what was it that was your first experience with Sonic. I'm gonna say this right now, Sonic Adventure 2 was my first Sonic game, and it's the one that I remember the most, and that I enjoy the most. That might be just nostalgia for me, but I really do enjoy Sonic Adventure 2. And since it was my first game, it's the standard I hold every game to. So for me to be giving this game a really high score, for me means a lot. This game really did a lot of things right and very few things wrong. Most of them in the story. So yeah, tell me what was your first Sonic game, how did you enjoy it, what was your history with the Blue Blur ever since he was invented? Did you start with the Genesis titles, with the Dreamcast titles, the modern titles? Tell me what your experiences with this game and with the series as a whole. Because as a series as a whole, it's a complete fucking roller coaster. It'll go up, down, all around, and then to shit, and then into this glory that we have before us. So tell me what you think about it. Also, two things that I should mention is that this rendition of Planet Waste that we're listening to right now is very close to the original, but still not enough. It's closer to the original than the ones that we heard in the actual gameplay, but yeah. Either way, Sonic Generations is a great game and I did enjoy it a lot. Also, a thing I should mention is that Mario Terranio personally, even though the characters were not developed enough, and they got the Eggmans very well done. The Eggmans were perfect even for the few times that they are there. So yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, that was Sonic Generations, that was the RunnerGuitar playthrough of Eclipse Productions. I really do enjoy that you have enjoyed this game. If there is anything that you think I should do next, please let me know. So with that said, this is the 20th anniversary of Sonic, one of my favorite childhood heroes, one of my favorite characters in gaming, and one of the characters that inspired me to do a lot of stuff. His music inspires me, his gameplay is really fun, I really do enjoy the series as a whole. Sonic the Hedgehog, happy birthday.
Are you sure you saw a door over here? What? You were the one who said you saw a door over here! Well, I know it was one of us. Shut up and keep looking. What time is it? It's the exact same time as when you asked earlier, and it'll be the exact same time when you ask later. There is no time here! Let me just say that this was a brilliant plan that you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous. It'll be your plan pretty soon. I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it. I heard that! Do we ever win? That depends on your definition of win. Beating Sonic? Oh. Well then no. That doesn't give me much hope. Maybe I'll go back and get my teaching degree. That's not a bad idea. I've always enjoyed telling people what to do.
I am the god of my game. Nintendo is my body and Microsoft is my blood. I've played over 1,000 games, unknown to Sonic 06, nor known to SM2. On a world of Final Fantasy 13, nor a world of Final Fantasy 6, awaiting for devil survival. Has gone through many pains to play many games, yet these hands shall never hold anything. I have no regrets. This is the only path I shall take. And so, as I play, my entire life has been unlimited gameways.